Welcome to Bourbon and Badges Podcast. Hound Dog, Low Ride, and Dobie Dog. Coming to
Who are we missing?
Oh, we're missing somebody.
Rodinator.
Oh, Rod's not here.
And his forehead.
Yeah,
He's
his forehead.
1.5. Him and his forehead.
Yeah, I think at the last minute he had something he had to do, so he had to bail on us tonight.
He had to go to work. His wife cracked that whip, so get your ass to work.
I thought he was making CMPD captain money.
He is, but see, he still has a boss.
Yeah, and she said take your ass to work.
It's called Miss Rodinator.
Speaking of Rodinator and Ms. Rodinator, I met her the other day. We had supper the other night, and
oh, cool.
She came out.
Was she sober?
Yeah.
Really? And still stayed with him?
Was he sober?
Yeah, he was. Yeah. So we went up to the. Have you ever heard of? I don't know if y'all heard of a place in Dallas called the Pickle.
Talking about Dallas, North Carolina?
Yeah, Dallas, North Carolina.
Never heard.
It's an old house they made it to a restaurant with. They've got a little small area outside. We got cornhole and pool tables and more or less.
So Dallas is right outside of our old jurisdiction, Gastonia.
And they have like bar food. But I tell you what they did. That's one thing that was about this place is pretty cool. You could get 6 wings, a drink, a pour of what they consider top shelf bourbon for like $10. 6 wings and a pour. And there, what they did not consider top shelf was Buffalo Trace.
Oh,
I'd have a triple order, man. So yeah, what?
You got 12 wings, and it was like $15. You got a top shelf pour. Like they had I think they had Colonel Taylor and Blanton's and stuff like that. That was pretty good little deal.
Well, that's pretty good.
So we went there and ate, and y'all know Vic Yeager and his boy Jesse.
Yeah, well, Vic's retired Sergeant Gastonia Police Department. His son works there now.
Jesse worked with me in the street, so we come up, hang out, and have beer and listen and shoot the bull for a while. And Rod and Mr. Rodinator came out and hung out and chatted because his son's on the his son's we're in the process. So it was good. Rod met Jesse.
Yeah,
so
good deal.
We had a good time.
Yeah, it's funny. We was talking about doing the podcast tonight, and we talked for a couple of days, and we're all like, "Yeah, man, podcast it, dude." But then right before the podcast, hey guys, I can't podcast. I got to go do something.
Yep.
Then threw his wife on the bus. Said she's the one who took the. Why are you coming for, Dobie? You on the podcast with me? Just tell me right here.
Dobie, did he answer the phone?
I almost did. I looked at.
He did.
At first, I thought it was Rod. At first, I thought that was Rodinator calling in. Man, look at you guys. Why are you guys so much closer than me? I guess I need to do a better camera.
We can say it like this.
Well, that's why I'm kind of back far away from the camera. All right, man. So good deal. So several things before we get into the bourbon.
Okay.
This is the last show for season 7.
That it is.
Yay.
Adios.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna wind it down with this. But last show for season 7. We're gonna take a couple of weeks off, recoup, get some ideas about something new, some things we want to try, and come back strong and heavy somewhere around the 3rd week of November. I think we said.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
3rd week of November.
So we have that for your viewing and listening pleasure somewhere around Turkey Day, before Turkey Day.
Hey, so do you think we should tell Rod or just let him wonder why we're not podcasting?
I'll see if he podcasts himself by himself.
All right. Sounds good. We won't tell Rod.
Hey, we found out, last podcast, Dobie actually listened to it. So Dobie, we owe you an apology.
Oh, I expected nothing less. I was like, they're going to talk shit. I mean, it's just a given. It's a given.
Always. No matter
I
what.
Expected. I would think something was wrong if you didn't.
Celebrating their last podcast of season 7, man. I came across something out the other day that was really, really cool, man.
Look at great.
No.
Oh, ain't that cool? It is the wacky waving inflatable tube guy, like you see at all the used car places.
Okay.
Check him out. All you need is a D volt battery.
You gonna put that up on Shootout Mountain?
I've got it right here, man. Y'all ready for him? Well,
man.
For the debut. Let's go and see how much. That's it. You can turn around this way.
I think he's got ED.
I think he got into our bourbon.
Is that why it's slow?
That's the way we are after 2-hour podcast. Remember we asked you to do the podcast after the podcast?
So what's the deal? He's getting there. What in the world?
Oh, he's going to do a little bit.
Maybe
That's it. If I turn them sideways, maybe if I
have nothing, Hound Dog.
Hey, Hound Dog,
nothing.
would you mail me one of your Viagra's? I'll put down in there so it works.
Lord.
But yeah, that's it, man. I was like, man, I was so let down. I was so excited about this. Yeah, this going to be so great flopping around in the background. But that's it.
Maybe you need a bigger battery.
All right. I think I took for my $6.
Well, man, you're like splurging the chicken and the $6.
$6.99. You'd think I got a better deal. It'd work better. Yeah, that was such a letdown.
That's a total flop.
But you know what brought me back up?
I don't want to know.
Knob Creek smoked maple. Imagine that.
Hey, man. Yeah,
I got an idea for our next season. Let's try to drink something a little different than Knob Creek smoked maple every damn show.
Okay, when you say we, you mean me.
Yes, you.
Yes, you.
You.
Well, I mean,
just
actually,
because they're giving it to you because you're sponsoring us and you don't tell us.
If you looked over in the cabinet, you'd think so. Because I was just going through things. I've quit buying alcohol because there are like 80 bottles here. Now, I did buy this again because, of course, I was out of it.
That's why you got 80 bottles, because you're always drinking the same damn thing.
Well, I've been opening up to other things, man. So that's the first time I bought a bottle of whiskey in a while.
Drinking smoked maple.
It's good stuff, man. After a good meal, it's like a dessert drink. So, am I the only one drinking on the show tonight?
Yeah. Maybe you'll be a little bit more interested now. Where's Rod?
Or maybe because y'all don't have any smoked maple in Knob Creek, y'all can't outdo me.
I have a little bit left from that one bottle.
I got
my
Infinity bottle. Buzz 2.
Nice.
Buzz 2.
I am drinking Gypsy.
You like that stuff, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, you were talking about that during the pre-podcast meeting. So you got that. You went on recently on a fishing trip, and you got that down in North Carolina fishing.
Yeah, I got that in Gastonia. Yep.
You went fishing.
I can't get it here.
You went fishing in Gastonia.
No. Okay, we
could have told you where to go.
Clarify.
Rankin Lake.
So I went 2 weeks ago. Went back home.
Tell listeners where back home is.
I went back to Shelby, North Carolina, and I went back there and had to finish closing on my house and get some stuff out of my house. So I stayed there for a week until I got everything out of my house, and then I closed on my house on the 20th. But the 18th, I was already planning on going to the Outer Banks on a fishing trip that I go every year. So I was basically there for 2 weeks. And while I was there, I made sure I've stocked up on bourbon that I can't easily get.
Yeah, good deal, yeah.
So one night, hung out with Rod and hung out with some other guys that I worked with and stuff. So got to see some people and that kind of thing.
That's cool.
So then I go on this trip the third week of October every year. It's some guys, buddies of mine that retired from Gastonia Fire Department. So
y'all ate good. Them boys can cook.
They're going to cook. They are going to be the ones cooking. You cannot go on a trip with them.
Cook and wash a vehicle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And sleep. They get to sleep.
There's this fun rivalry with fire department that we have, but you're not cooking. They're cooking. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Oh, yeah, man. A lot of times you can go by any of the station. They'll invite you in, to hang out and eat and just hang out and shoot the crap a little bit.
Yeah, and one of the guys that I go with, he used to work at station, the one right up there on Myrtle School in Franklin, Gastonia, right up there near the Walmart on the west end.
That's Station 1. I saw the training station as well.
So he gave me the code. I go in there if I need to go to the bathroom when I had to get out and not be in the public and just, get away for everybody and sit there for them for a minute. Hey, they were really good about that.
Yeah, a good bunch of guys, and you always depend on them too. If you need them, you out somewhere and they're with you and you got to fight, they're going to fight.
Good about helping them.
Yeah. They don't have to know paperwork.
You're right. They just get back on that little red truck there and take off.
They do not. So it was a good time. And like I said, everybody has their own room. It don't run me but about $800 for the whole thing. That's including fuel going down, food, place to stay.
You can't beat that.
Yeah, can't beat that at all.
We all chip in and do our, and everybody has their own. It's basically the same group's been going since our first year I went was 2012 when I got promoted. It's basically the same guys have been going, and everybody gets along. We have a good time.
So was it like you had your room and the three firemen had theirs?
Portable pole.
Oh yeah, they know we're kidding.
Yep.
That'd help you fight we always told tons of stories about that on the show about, them helping us out. And then, of course, after it's over with, they get in their truck and leave. Just leave them out of the report.
Yep.
But see, we always got them back too, though, is because you had to do a breach of a door to get in somebody's house, do a special check. But like, whoa, call the fire department by let them the little door popper thing they got. And they do all the paperwork. We don't have to do anything.
But I would tell you this: they're a little bit more hesitant about that than they were, because the last one I was on was an officer involved shooting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, not laughing at that, but they popped the door and the guy standing in the kitchen with a gun starts walking through there like, fireman, were they were jumping everywhere like, it's not what I signed up for.
Well,
if I didn't have a gun either and somebody pointed a gun at me, I wouldn't want to stand in the doorway either.
Boy, we do make fun of each other. Talk about how idiots we are as cops, running toward gunfire. We talk about them, how idiots they are running to a burning building.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So I kind of, the way I look at it is kind of a similar kind of brotherhood as like the Marines and the Navy. They're both in the Department of the Navy, but they both kind of, but neither one of them's going to turn their back on the other one.
Yeah, they're the same but different.
Yeah. But it's a good time.
All right, so we got one thing right quick before we get going. So, W, you remember a few episodes ago, Slow Ride was eating those damn
gummies?
Yes. Old Slow hooked the brother up. He sent some damn gummies through down here to where
was it good?
20. I had probably about 4 or 5 of them, and the only thing I could remember is you being on here like, I said, I'm done. I'm not eating no more.
What would he been?
But they were good.
Were they in
soaked in moonshine?
That's what I thought.
Yeah, but they were good. Actually good.
None shut up in my house.
No, I want to tell you, Quinny came by. He's nice enough. He's one of their brothers. He retired from up north, in law enforcement, and he just travels down to his little Drive Me. If you listen to the old shows, you know what a Drive Me is, an RV that you actually drive instead of pull. Yeah, man, come out, hung out with me for a day and a night and half the next day, and had a good brotherhood, man. He hooked me with all kind of homemade sauerkraut. He brought a bottle, high-end bottle for the show.
I saw that.
Yeah, then oddly enough, he's gone, and I guess we're looking at my refrigerator. My gummy bears are gone. Started following our report.
They were good.
No, he says he's going down there, to see you guys down there. I say, hey, take these with you, brother.
Yeah, we appreciate it. They were good. They were a hit. They were a hit at the little get together that we had.
A good deal.
Yep. Good.
Yeah, I need to make sure get some more of those. Get them. I like them to go about 2 or 3 months. Just keep stirring them.
Yeah.
They get real pasty. Swole up.
So
you know, what?
Have you ever heard? I can't think of the name of it. A buddy of mine from Forest City that I've talked about on the show, David, before. He was telling me about it. It's called Cherry something.
Cherry Bounce.
Can't remember. What? Cherry Bounce. It's cherries and moonshine and bourbon. Cherries and bourbon and sugar, maybe?
No, cherries.
Marinate it. I mean, it's just soaked for like a month or so.
You can buy it at you can buy it at certain liquor stores, or you can get the good stuff, the non-tax paid stuff, if you know somebody that can.
I tell you, and some people know that those as drunken bears, I think they call them as well. But yeah, you just take gummy bears or gummy worms. I see people use the worms.
Mm-hmm. I like the worms.
Yeah, I bet you do, big boy. Hey, that's because you've been hanging out with those firemen. That's what it is.
Something about the hoses?
And their hoses.
But yeah, you just fill the bowl full of the gummy bears, pull 100 proof. Crap, can't even talk. Alcohol over top of the moonshine. Good God, I can't even think moonshine. Pull 100 proof moonshine. Don't do 120 proof because it bleaches them out. I tried that. 100 proof, and just let it set, and you stir it like every other day. Just let it sit, and it's going to soak up all the moonshine. Just keep pouring more in there to quit soaking it up, and then, man, it's a gift that keeps giving.
You ain't kidding.
It's kind of like that banana pudding stuff just Hound Dog had a few weeks ago.
Well, I love that stuff. That stuff's delicious.
It's good. I had it one time and I was watching a football game about halfway through. I'm like, I woke up, game's about over.
Yeah, that happens.
That stuff is good. It'll sneak up on you.
All right, let's get on with some stuff.
Yeah, what we're going to do to make Rodinator proud of us in his absence.
Got to pull up my phone here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So what? the third week of November, we're going to be the new and improved, the best of the besties, the most of the mosters.
Absolutely.
If you're listening to us, we have a lot more people on the listening side of the platforms we do on the video side.
We do.
But if you're watching us, you listen to us, shoot us some ideas. You got some ideas you want to talk about? You want us to go over? We'll do it, man. We answer. It's a zero administration, so we can tell you like the truth and tell you like how police officers really feel. And we can speak on behalf of a lot of cops.
Absolutely.
And I'm just going to step on them right now, and I'm not trying to go down a rabbit hole, but that's a lot of the problem with law enforcement now, administration.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're too busy trying to put on social media stuff on social media. I get social media is the way to go, but they're too busy with doing that than trying to take care of their guys.
I'll tell you, any cop will tell you, man, from day, well, not about day one, about maybe 2 years into it, the problem in the street is the administration.
Oh yeah. It's like I had a friend of mine was getting measured for a new vest one time, and bulletproof vest, and in your bulletproof vest they have what's called there's a plate in the center of it,
breastplate,
plate, and it's a higher level protection to check heart and lungs, usually protect against stab wounds because some vests won't stop a high impact sharp object, or they will a bullet because of the way it's designed. He said, I don't need one. I'm only going to be here like 6 more months. They said, no, you're getting a new vest. Yours is expired because they expire like every 5 years. And the city was always pretty good about giving us a new one. So we didn't roll with that expired vest. Because if it's expired and you get shot and it doesn't work, then basically the company's not going to warranty it. So anyway, he looks at him and says, well, can you just put the trauma plate in the back of the vest for when I'm at the PD?
Yeah, exactly right.
Need it.
Hey, with that being said, yeah, they expire about every 5 years. I had my very first vest, and I'm already retired at this point. So how long? So was that expired by 25 years?
Yeah.
And my brother's down at Shooter Express. I worked part-time with them for a while, and then we took it out there on the range, and we shot at all kind of stuff, man. That thing held up like a champ.
Well, did it really?
Oh, yeah, man. It was just unbelievable. Yeah. That's a
I
shout
think
to
some of that is the company just trying to get you buy more.
Well, it's a shout out to Shooter Express, the guys down at Shooter Express in Mount Holly. If you get a chance to go down there and buy a gun or go out there on the range and tell all those guys down there the Bourbon and Badges said hello, and they'll know exactly what you're talking about.
Yep. Absolutely.
All right.
So what we got for us there, Adobe Dog?
The first one I want to talk about is, and this is just something that's ongoing, and we've seen it decline as years go by. But the Charlotte motel murder suspect has more than 40 previous arrests.
Okay, give a background again on who that is.
It is, let me see, his name. He murdered a man in Charlotte. His name is Buell. Broke into a guy on a motel, stabbed him to death. Identified as 32-year-old Ronnie Fuel. Fox News reported Thursday he had been arrested at least 40 times dating back to 2012.
Career criminal.
Farrell had previously been arrested for charges of resisting a public officer, breaking and entering, possession of stolen goods, assault on a female, possession of cocaine, selling cocaine, possession of a firearm by a felon, possession of a stolen firearm, robbery, assault on a female, assault with a deadly weapon, and more. Many charges were dismissed by the local state's attorney and resulted in no jail time. According to court records, he has served time in prison for several convictions. So Fuel was accused of fatally shooting a man named Ronald Neville on October 10th at a local Motel 6. Video footage of law enforcement obtained reportedly showed the suspect was one of 3 men who broke into the motel room. A few seconds later, one of the men ran out of the room carrying a backpack and did not have.
He just gave it like a little brief sometimes.
Yeah, prior to entering the room.
Not a 25-page report.
Yeah. All those others, I mean, he had been arrested 40 times.
40 times since 2012.
13 years.
That's crazy.
Cocaine, everything. And then he's out, and now he murders somebody. And
that's par, man. I mean, that happens everywhere.
The thing is, it's people talk about police doing their job. They're talking about the getting let out of prison, which is an issue. But the courts aren't convicting them. The courts aren't sentencing them. And we talked about before, on a state level, they're probably doing, 20% of their time? That much.
like 90% of the crime is repeat offenders.
Mm-hmm.
Like you told this guy here, has been arrested so many times. So if you just lock them up, leave them locked up, and make our old jobs a lot easier, make the cops' jobs a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
A lot easier on the public.
And you go into the DA's office, and they're so crowded in so many cases, they're making deals right and left. I mean, they're just like pleading anything they can.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
because the court system is just so bombarded with all the crime because they're letting these people back out, they're not holding them accountable, and they're committing more and more crimes.
Exactly right.
And there's no consequences.
Yeah.
If you go do something wrong, if you get in, and by the time you hit 40 arrests, that you're not. It's not going to be a big deal. You're going to get out.
Yeah.
You're going to get out. We had a case maybe a year and a half before I retired. Some of the street crimes, the gray shirts, street crimes officer, and they stop a car. It was a suspect in 2 robberies within the last 30 minutes. They stop the car. Guy gets out. He shoots at him.
Now, was this a felony vehicle stop or?
Yep. He shoots at him. They shoot back. Nobody's hit. They find him the next day. When he's interviewed, his statement was, "I knew if I got killed, my family would get money."
Oh yeah, that's true.
They know there's no consequences.
Yep, you're right.
And how do you expect somebody to not do something that they know there's nothing's going to be done to them?
So what do you think the video games play in that as well? Makes them more
desensitized them.
Yeah, desensitized. That's like one.
Yeah, they have no concept of life and death, and like you said, Hound Dog, it desensitizes them.
Yeah, that's.
Because
every damn video game out there these days, you're either killing somebody, shooting somebody, running somebody over with a car,
in the safety of your mom's basement.
Yeah, in grandma's basement. Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And I give you an example of that. I was teaching a class not too long ago. It was a basic 101 class for carbine, for rifles. Basic safety, basic functions. You don't shoot with 20 rounds in it, but it's teaching you how to do it right and be safe. Load your magazine and everything. And it's called Carbine 101. Guy comes in there, and a couple of guys real squared away, but this guy, he knew what he was doing, and he wasn't unsafe. But he says when he gets there, and he doesn't have an AR-15, your type of what people think of your typical assault rifle. He has a different style. And I could go into the weeds on that, but it's a different style carbine, different style rifle. But it's for the same kind of purpose. It's just different style.
Let's back up. Give a little background. So you're giving this class to civilians?
Yeah, civilians.
You doing it through the police department, or are you doing it through some private entity?
Where I work, the range.
Where you work now?
Yeah, where I work now.
Okay, all right,
yeah.
Good deal. I'm
Barrel. Yeah. Where I teach firearms. And they run your license and everything. You got to be, you're not just anybody coming through. But so without getting into deep on the weeds, it's not your normal style that we think of, like the normal AR-15 style. It's just a little different style, basically. And he says, "I like this one because I saw it on Call of Duty."
Well, there you go.
The video game.
Call of Duty is a video game.
Video game.
They'll shoot him up.
Yeah, war game. That's how he decided what kind of gun he wanted to buy.
So he probably didn't know anything about it other than it looked cool on the video game.
Yeah, pretty much.
What in the world is that?
Well, you know what it is, and I'll give a little background. 2 things on this. Yeah, I just got 2 texts. You know why? Because we're not podcasting our normal podcast night. And what it sounds like a wolf or something howling. And we're at the 5K this past Saturday. I wasn't running. Let's put that right out there. I was on the committee for the 5K.
We knew better.
But we're out back behind the Buell Dean Community Center, which, mountains and stuff in the woods behind it. There are times the texts go off. The lady running the place was texting everybody. The guys with he kept looking up the woods. And finally, I bust out laughing. That's my phone, dude. He said, "I thought there was Cody or something up there." I let him spin for a few minutes.
Thought the dog man was out there, huh?
Well, it was funny. That was funny. All right, didn't interrupt that.
The whole mindset is just that until you have reasons not to do it. And here's the thing that a lot of people don't I don't know, they don't think about, but it's a snowball effect. This guy here, and we've all seen him, this guy here that's had the 40 arrests is now murdered. How many kids do you think he had by different babies' mamas?
Well, you got to go down that road.
There is absolutely no telling.
Exactly. So what are they going to do?
So you went from one weapon to the next weapon.
Correct. But what do these kids do that he's out that, you know good well he's got kids.
Yeah, probably so. Chances are highly likely.
My whole point is these people out here doing this, they have kids. Whether this guy does not, but these key people that they have kids, what are those kids going to do?
Grow up to be
it's
like
a snowball thing. It's just going to get worse.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to be taught any different as a rule.
Well, I'll tell you now, I have the, I don't know how long was you up here. Did you guys ever do that? I have the virtual reality glasses.
Yeah, I've done it. Yeah.
Yeah, the big, it fits there your whole face and stuff like that. And I was doing things called On Death game. It's 3D. I mean, if you ain't never used these glasses, you need to use them. They're great. Now
I used yours before.
Yeah, mine are Gen 2. They're up to Gen 4 now. I can only imagine what they're like. This is 3D. You can stand there in your living room, you look all around you. You're in the middle of a different world. It looks real. And on this, On Death is you have a bow and arrow, and you're hunting these priests and all different types like that. And they're shooting back at you as well. That throws axe and stuff at you. Mm-hmm. But anyway, you can, man, it's unbelievable. You move all about these different chambers through all these castles and stuff. And if one gets close, you're like that. And I'm into this thing, and I turn, that thing's right there in my face.
Scare you?
It wasn't a 5-year-old little scream. It was manly scream, but I screamed.
Was it anything like the scream when Ronnie Bozart's leash broke?
Oh, no. That's a whole nother story. I screamed so loud. I hollered. I didn't scream. So loud. I've got a bird, JR, yelling at the Amazon, 35 years old. He started, scared the crap out of him. I had to stop and calm him down and stuff. But good God, it scared the crap. It's just that real. Like Call of Duty, it's so friggin' real. You get wound up into it, and you just get desensitized, killing people. You don't think, and you get shot. What you do?
Absolutely.
Even if you get shot, you just restart the game.
Yeah,
you're not dead. Yeah.
Yep.
And that's how people see it.
How was your rooster? Did your rooster survive?
Kind of nasty, man. It's kind of personal, isn't it? Oh, you mean our mascot?
Rainbow Rooster? Rainbow, whatever his name is.
Yeah, he's over here in the corner. I can't reach him. Yeah,
he might get jealous of your little your dude.
I thought I had something cool to do, but no, for $6.99 I got took.
Your rooster might get jealous of that.
That's sad, man. That's so sad when that happened. Tell that story, W, about now. We're all canine training.
Okay, so we're at canine training, and it's a big long field. It's actually a emergency runway that they never paved.
Yeah,
so
for the airport
at Gastonia. So we're down
the grass runway. That's what it is.
Grass runway.
Where our training facility is located.
So I'm on my way back. I came back from somewhere, and I come back, and I stopped short because I'm watching them. And one of the things we used to do for certification was called a box search. And a box had 30, was it 38 by 30, 36 by 30? You remember that?
Yeah, it's a cube.
Yeah, but what was the dimensions?
It's about 3 feet by 3 feet by 3. Something close.
36 by 36. 36
oh, yeah. 36. I was trying to see, you're telling Toby stories at one time.
Yeah.
36 is 36.
So these boxes, there's 6 of them. They're 36 inches squared. 3 on this side, 3 on this side. And you have a person get in the box to hide. It's to simulate searching a building with a dog. Because the dog has to stick his nose and check on each box.
Yeah, dog has no idea which box that person's in.
Yeah, dog doesn't know where you're at. So his job is to go and use his nose and check each box. And then when he finds the box with a person in it, alert on the box. Bark, scratch, raise all kinds of hell. So Slow is in the box. And Ronnie Bozart, which we talked about before, Ronnie Bozart was a canine officer. Ronnie, good as gold guy.
Great guy.
But he is the slowest talking individual. I mean, he just Steve.
Well, he fit right in up here.
Yeah, as less country boys you ever get. So his dog is going down the boxes. So once the dog finds the box, you're supposed to put him on his lead, hook him up, and tell the guy to come out of the box. And you hold the leash, and the dog.
When he finds a box, he's barking, scratching, trying his best to get in the box with me.
Because he knows at that point, if you come out, his job is to eat your ass.
Yes.
Period. Because you're the bad guy hiding in the building at night. So Slow gets there and he pops up out the box and he's aggravating the dog, which is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to agitate them to get them fired up, wound up, and wanting the bad guy.
Now, at this point, Bozart has leashed the dog, got him back on his lead, and pulled the dog back away from me.
Yes.
So I'm figuring I'm safe. The dog can't get me because he's on lead now.
9 times out of 10, you are.
In theory.
You are. All of a sudden, Ronnie's leather lead, which these are good leads. I mean, they're good leashes. They're high end stuff. It pops, it snaps, and breaks. And I hear Slow scream. I mean, he screams like a girl. And I see him get down
an adult woman.
Do I?
Adult woman, not a 5-year-old little girl.
So, but the funny thing about the whole thing was, other than Steve's reaction, was Ronnie's reaction.
Well, now you leave out the part. Now, when the lead broke, here comes this fur missile to eat me.
Yeah, yeah. He was going to get a piece of your ass.
Twinkie Steve.
Had left a bad taste in his mouth at that point. That's all I can say.
You're about to shit yourself. Understandably so. So Ronnie's standing there as it breaks. It's slow talking, laid back as Ronnie is. He's sitting there. I watch him. Steve, it broke. And he's just standing there. And he's not reacting. He's just like, hold the lead. There goes his dog. He's like,
oh, yeah. About 30 miles an hour toward me. I'm hollering, get your dog, get your dog, get your dog, get your dog. Probably a little higher octane than that, but.
And Ronnie just sitting there going, it broke. So
I remember that, but I forgot about that.
The top of the box shuts. Steve gets in there and Ronnie gets his dog.
I forgot about that. Yeah, good times.
Because that's just the way Ronnie, y'all know how Ronnie is. He just laid back as they come.
The next thing, whenever the lead breaks, you hear.
You got that right. You got that right.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, we got sidetracked on that. So what else we got going on? Good times.
A couple. Well, I want to do one right now.
Yeah, we look at that. Tell about Ronnie Bozart, and he retired. He said, Steve, you don't see him, you got to come by the house. I don't think he ever came back by the police department.
No, he's in Lincoln County now.
Is really?
He's in Lincoln County. He's raising
So he got out of Charlotte.
Yeah. Raising cows. He might be in Gaston. He might be up. I think he's up towards the far Stanley side. Up past Stanley. Raising cows, cutting grass. He's a grandpa now.
Living the dream.
All right, this one I got here. This young lady right here, y'all can see her. She is a adult entertainer, how we can say it. In Paducah, I think that's a county up in Kentucky. She's at the bottom.
It sounds like Kentucky County.
At the Bottoms Up Gentlemen's Club, was arrested after getting an argument with the club's house mom over scheduling conflict. Now, this young lady here, Crystal Watson, she's 24 years old, working out at the Bottoms Up Gentlemen's Club. And
strip club.
Yeah. She got like really pissed off because of the scheduling conflict. She says that she is way too pretty to have to work on a day shift. She needs to work on a nighttime shift.
I guess there's more money at night.
More, I guess, I would imagine. But she gets mad, and they get in an argument, her and the house marm. I guess that's one way to say it.
So I guess the house mom's like the supervisor, does the scheduling, that sort of thing.
Yeah, as far as I guess so, yeah. And she said she got moved to the day shift, which is a career ender for her. She ain't going to make no money to support, herself, or if she's got kids or not. Who knows if she does or not.
Or her meth habit.
Or her meth habit, or her cocaine habit, whatever she had, whatever kind of habit she may have.
Or maybe she's just a hard-working mom trying to make ends meet.
She's trying to get through college.
I'm sure she is. What her stage name is Mystique. She's probably a, successful dancer, I would guess.
It's a nice steak seasoning.
Yeah. Let's see.
Now,
at the Bottoms Up Gentlemen's Club,
always trying to think about that one.
Is owned by a guy named Vinny Bottoms. Now, if you think about it.
Vinny Bottoms, that's his real name?
That's his name that he goes. That's his name.
Well, I guess that's why he named it.
He's not somebody's cousin, is he? My cousin Vinny?
Well, or I can't help it, man. But Vinny Bottom, that sounds like a mob name to me. You know, that's like
Yeah.
Johnny Two Times over there,
A
or
mob or a pimp
something.
or both.
But get this, man. She was so upset, so mad that she went out in the parking lot, just pacing back and forth, mad, screaming, still in costume. So she's got her stripper clothes on out in the parking lot of this gentleman's club.
Which is,
raising
Stripper
hell.
clothes on. Now, I'm assuming that's not a lot of clothing.
I'm guessing probably not. But
I would say
once
so.
at the point that she goes outside with her costume on, does it become a yard sale at that time? I'm just curious.
A yard sale.
Yeah, a yard sale at the strip club. I mean, makes sense to me, but I got an issue on my computer. I can't believe this crap. But anyway, the police got there. They ended up arresting her for, I think it's disorderly conduct and stuff like that. But she is she's looking for a new job now because old Vinny ain't going to hire her back.
Vinny Bottoms. What are those called? Why they call it Bottoms Up? Because I thought it's kind of a cool name for a strip joint. Bottoms Up.
Yeah, I guess maybe his last name Bottoms Up. I don't know, but old Vinny needs to hire this old gal back and put her on night shift.
The
Yeah,
house
give her a
mom
second
just,
chance. Give her a second
she
chance.
just kind of did it wrong because now she can't.
Girl just trying to make a living.
She can't go to. She's trying to work her way through college. Now she's not going to get her degree. That's just terrible.
Well, she's not going to be able to make her car payment to get her back and forth to college.
Yeah, I can see this, man. Yeah, she's wrecked this old girl's life, man. We need to call up old Vinny and talk to him. We need Vinny on the show and hear Vinny's side of the story.
Yeah, we need to hear Vinny's side of the story. Yeah, I agree. But anyway,
only in Paducah, Kentucky.
I'm up here at the Dollar General, which is the closest, anything to me. And the lady that's ringing me up is raising Cain with one of the other customers. They're just talking. I guess they know each other. And she says, "Yeah, they cut me back to 8 hours a week. I know they're doing that to get rid of me. So I wonder if they move this girl to the day shift just to get rid of her."
They may have, but she caused a big scene, and by her out there raising hell, it didn't help matters none. They're not gonna put her back.
Well, her prancing around in her little outfit might help things.
Well,
but talk about that moving to day shift. When you was a police, if you got in trouble, what they do to you?
Put you on night shift.
Well, if you're already on night shift, they put you on day shift.
Yeah.
So because that's when brass is around. So everybody can watch it.
So I don't know what about this old gal, but I hope she gets her job back.
I think she's a victim. I think.
Job. Yeah, poor girl.
We need her and Vinny both on the podcast, and we'll be the jury here and talk all Vinny and the.
And we'll be Bourbon and Badges Jerry Springer show.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl's trying to make ends meet. You know what I'm saying? Second job, probably. She needs a night shift because she's probably going to school, like I say, during the day, or she got her day shift job.
Yeah.
She's probably a kindergarten teacher during the day.
No, Vinny, throughout the article, Vinny's saying, she needs, the day shift is very important. You have all the retirees that come in for lunch and people on their lunch break come in. So, being on the day shift at the strip club is a very important role.
Well, the fire. I mean, he's just gonna make her go.
TV and the movies always portray the day shift like all the the businessmen there, the suits and stuff are there.
Yeah.
All of the big CEOs from Paducah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All three of them.
Corporate executives at Paducah, Kentucky.
Yeah.
But the manager of the fried chicken on there on the corner down there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought that was interesting. She got
manager of McDonald's needed his lunch break.
She got mad because she got bumped to the day shift.
Yeah, I can see that.
You talk about that. It was on the radio years ago, but there was some place where a guy went to a strip club, him and his buddies, for his bachelor party. It was on one of the radio stations. So he ends up suing the stripper because he had a neck injury because when she gave him the dance, she was, I guess, very well off. And it strained his neck and hurt his neck, so he was going to sue her for the injury.
So it was a motorboat accident.
Pretty much, yeah.
Probably, yeah.
I think old boy got home. His soon-to-be wife found out about it, so he was trying to save face.
Yeah, I'm sure.
How'd that work out for you? How'd that work out for you, Dobie?
There's that.
Aren't you still a newlywed?
Yeah, so he sues her.
Wow.
She hurt his neck.
Dang.
You can't make that up.
No, you can't.
That's funny.
You can't. What you got? What you got there, Dub Dog? Anything else?
Well,
And then I got to ask you guys this. If you were a stripper, what would your stripper name be? Mine would be Johnny Hose.
So you're a male stripper.
Yeah, I'm not a girl. Just because I scream like one, that dog tried to bite me don't mean to make me a girl.
there's some unicorn and rainbows in his life. What do you? I mean, it could be.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have one because I wouldn't do that to start with. Just saying.
You got to. You put yourself in this lady's point. Yeah, you're going to school. You need the money. You got to get out there and make some extra bucks. You know your wife don't listen to this podcast. You can go ahead and say it.
No, she's just in another room listening.
Yeah, she's she's over you, brother. You know what I'm saying? She don't listen to this anymore.
Man, I don't know. I hadn't ever really thought about it. So you put a lot of thought into it, huh, Slow?
No, it just came to me.
Uh-huh.
On Seinfeld, what was George Costanza? He was butt naked. He said he would be his stage name.
Who's that?
Costanza, George Costanza on the.
I don't know who that is.
On the Jerry Seinfeld show.
Oh, I never did watch that, so I wouldn't know anyway.
I watched it here and there.
You just got knocked down a couple notches.
Well, it's the stupidest show on TV.
It made the man a billionaire, and it's still the number one show of all times.
If they can do it, why can't we?
Why can't we do it? Kramer can do it. Why can't we?
Well, yeah, you're right. This podcast is it's a show about nothing. What they say, this is a podcast about nothing.
Yeah. But anyway, that's all
that is funny.
I'll get back to you on that on the stripper name.
Well, Dubby Dog, don't sneak out on me. What would your stage name be?
Red Rider. I'll be Red Rider.
You'd be Red Rider.
I don't know.
Like the BB gun.
But yeah, you put somebody's eye out. Kind of like Dobie's story. Hurt his neck. All right, Dobie, if you don't name one, we're going to give you. We're going to give you
one. I have no idea.
You better come up with something.
I don't know.
What was that? What was the dog name on that Dobie's named after? It's the cartoon.
Deputy Dog.
Deputy Dog. That's your stage name.
The stuff y'all come.
And Rodinator's stage name be Little Rodinator.
Have you seen his forehead? That ain't little.
It needs to be something tied into his forehead.
Yeah, man, you can watch the damn drive-in theater on that sucker, can't you?
That's because he just sits so close.
That's because he's in Gastonia. I'm in Calabash. You can't get me.
He is a big boy.
All right. I tell you another on the Sopranos. The Bada
Bing.
Yeah, that's a pretty good name.
Yeah.
And so, they actually copied that name in Charlotte. There's a strip joint called that.
Rod could be Vinny Bottoms.
You know what? There used to be a bagel shop down here at Calabash. I used to go to it all the time before it changed hands. It was called the Bada Bing Bagels.
Really?
And it was owned by some Italian guys that was actually retired police officers from NYPD.
Oh, that's cool.
And they sold out to somebody else, and it sucked after that. So I never did go back.
Yeah, it never is the same once they sell out.
No, it's not.
No.
All right, guys, I'm sorry. We didn't mean to get sidetracked. We're 47 minutes into this podcast. So what else you got?
I got one. There's a 26-year-old elementary school teacher who taught at Kannapolis, North Carolina, which is
okay,
about 45 minutes from Gastonia, give or take.
Yeah, not far.
County.
She had 4 counts of indecent liberties with minors, according to Kannapolis police. And she had warrants on her, and they found her in Florida.
This used to be a stripper at the bottoms up.
No, she was
put on day. She
was at Leather and Lace. Leather and Lace. For those of you who don't know, Leather and Lace is a rundown crappy strip club in Gastonia.
Strip joint.
There's. I think it's a chain, a franchise.
Yeah, there are five of them. The reason I know that is because I used to have.
How do you know that, Slow?
Well, I was there, and they put this chick on day shift, and there's a big fun.
She got all pissed off.
I had around at the back.
Next thing.
No, I used to have that burglar business, CMC Security Systems, and Wink was the manager of Leather and Lace. They had had Wink's house, and he had a garage. Wink's front end shop was still there.
So when you did security, the alarm.
Yeah, I had his alarm for his house. His son Scott, who runs Wink's front end shop now, had his Scott's house, and they had the shop, and that's how I knew that.
So one night, y'all know Mike Lewis, right?
Yeah,
so,
police officer Mike Lewis.
Yeah, police officer Mike Lewis. When you get him on the show, he's got some good stuff to tell with his story. But So he and I were working off duty, which you're working for someone else to make extra money, at the Waffle House on 3 New Hope Road in Gastonia. We're sitting there working, and these 2 girls in there. They kept looking at Mike and I. said, Mike, they're strippers. They're strippers. There's no way they're not. And they go.
I think they recognize me.
They pay the tab, and they're paying it all at once. All in once. And we're like, yeah. They walk over to us, and they said, y'all should come see us at work. We're like, we got to work. It was just, the reaction was leather and lace of Gastonia. Like it was.
See, they're very proud.
Leather and lace of Gastonia. I'm like, no, we won't be. We won't be coming here. Sorry. But when they started paying all in one, they're like, yeah, we know where they made their money tonight.
Yeah. So I tell you what, on a pocket full of ones down here at the beach, man. We have all these hundreds of damn golf courses, all within an hour from where I'm at.
Yeah.
At the liquor store where I work at, and all the guys, the bag guys, you pull up in your car. A couple guys there, they get your golf bags out of your car and set them up and put them on a golf cart, check in and all that stuff. They get tips. They come in a store with a roll of $1 bills. And this one old guy, he's probably in his late 70s, maybe early 80s. He came in there and bought a bottle of liquor, and he had a roll of ones like this, like that big. And he came up his page 4 and said, "I don't have to use some ones." I said, "Not at the strip club last night. What did you have?"
Yeah.
He's like,
they didn't put you on day shift, did they?
That was funny. Then he finally called it, man. He busted his lip, laughed out loud. He was funny as hell. We had a good time with it.
Back in the Vice Narcotics days, we always got this one fellow who would stop him all the time. He sold dope back then, and we'd always have a wad of money, just a big wad like that. And you get to look and have like $100 or $200 bills on the outside and all ones on the inside.
Yeah.
And he said, when you go to stripper's joint, you pull that out, the ladies think you're just loaded with $100 bills.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Many a fight in that parking lot.
Oh yeah, right there at the closing time. That's about any of the clubs, though. Good grief! And they'd leave there and go to the Waffle House most of the time on 321 on the west end of Gastonia, and we had one, of course, on the east end as well. That was New Hope.
Mm-hmm.
It was terrible.
Then they started going to QT. The Quick Trip. That was the last thing.
Yeah, convenience store, Garrison and Franklin.
Yep, and they would wreak havoc. They got so much crap going in that place. There's one they would start shutting down from like 1:45 to about 3:00 in the morning just because.
Keep them out of the store.
Just so they didn't come by.
Keep all the clubbers out of the store. Yeah, this is crazy. No, all this talk don't make you miss work. Miss being a police.
No,
I missed some of the job, but I don't miss. Tell you what, I don't miss.
Oh.
I do not miss Chiefs.
Boy, did you see that slow? He got pissed off when he said
he
that.
did. Look at the little scowling on his face.
I'm glad he's in Alabama. He can't reach us. I'm scared.
Yeah, I'm glad my podcast name ain't Chief.
No doubt.
You know why you don't like Chiefs Double D? Because I'm no longer there to save your job.
That's true.
I made a career out of that.
That's true. That's exactly what it is. How did you know?
Because I'm me. I'm slow riding. Ignore of all things.
That's what I thought. Exactly what I thought.
I tell you, it's a funny thing about this, talking about living by myself up here. And they said, don't you ever get lonely? That's why I talk to myself. And then you could joke, well, as long as you don't answer yourself, that's what I do. It's always bad advice. It's always wrong. It's never good advice.
Right.
Yeah, I never give myself good advice.
Right.
I like the bad advice. I give myself bad advice all the damn time.
Yeah.
Don't listen to me. I give myself bad advice.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why you should tell rookies, they've been in there about 3-4 months, not getting ready to retire, and say, hey, you know what 30 years of law enforcement going to do to you? Look, this.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to do to you.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Good times, good times.
Yeah, so that school teacher, she got charged and she had 4 counts of it, and then she's ended up in Florida.
Dang.
Well, this sounds like we're in a Thai woman tonight. That's what it sounds like.
Let's see here.
So what'd you have there, Hound Dog? You have anything else?
Yeah, let me pull it back up. I just see this fella right here.
I
You might
remember
think
seeing
he
the
looks
picture.
like Jelly Roll, but that's not Jelly Roll.
He does look like Jelly Roll.
But that dude right there is a long haul truck driver.
Long haul, what's that, like cross country or something?
I guess. Yeah, that's what I would say. Multi-state truck driver, what I would say. But guess where this story comes out of? Paducah. Another Paducah.
Paducah.
Oh, good deal.
Yeah.
We're
I
Paducah
need to
tonight.
look
So
up
what we're
this
doing.
Paducah.
This old dude, I don't
We're
know if you saw
Paducahs.
in the picture, his eyes all blacked up. If you saw that in the picture.
Or the other one's just white.
Well, both, I guess. His black eye, bruised ego. So this dude picks up this young lady, or talks to a young lady.
Do we
at
see a trend here tonight?
at
Go
a
ahead.
diesel fueling station? I guess that would be a maybe a truck stop. What I'm guessing. And they strike up. He strikes up a conversation with her. They agree to meet in his truck, or maybe around behind the truck, or underneath the truck, or something, and have some adult time with each other. And so after the services have been rendered, this dude fails to pay. He decides he don't want to pay, whether it wasn't worth the time or whatever. I don't know. I wish I knew, but I don't. But he decides not to pay this girl, this young lady, for her services rendered.
After the services have been rendered.
After the service has been rendered. So what does she do? She hauls off and beats the shit out of this guy.
Interesting.
She gives him a black eye, punches him out, and says, according to the woman, he failed to complete payment for services rendered, prompting her to adjust his balance manually. His balance manually.
She kicked him in the...
Could you charge him for hiring with intent to defraud?
You would think.
I think it's a civil matter.
But
yeah, it's a contractual agreement, verbal or oral.
So after this happened, after the adjustment happens to his face or other parts, the police arrive to find him icing his face with a cold Mountain Dew, because that works better than anything.
He's happened down the south then with Mountain Dew.
Yeah, he was cited for solicitation and poor negotiation skills. How the hell you write somebody up for poor negotiation skills? Okay, all right. So
I don't know.
The woman left the scene. Left the scene on foot. I guess the police catch up with her, and she says next time she's gonna get cash up front before service.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
So the life lesson is there.
I wonder if she could like Venmo or PayPal that.
Probably.
Venmo, PayPal. Yeah, you wouldn't want to use a credit card because where are you going to swipe it?
True. True. But if you see a young lady at the either standing out with her costume on at the strip club, or you see some lady standing at the diesel fueling station.
Well, they call them lot lizards.
Yeah, that's
pretty
what we call them.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Just be leery of how you approach, because you might get your eye dotted like this.
I did look Paducah, Kentucky up. It's like 27,000 people, and it's home of the National Quilt Museum.
Well, there you go.
Well, maybe
we should take a ride down there and check out some quilts. But we need to bring cash.
Get no gas in
just need to bring cash.
It just don't get your balance adjusted.
That was funny. Balance adjusted. Never heard of that.
Poor negotiating.
Yeah. So did unlawfully and willfully have poor negotiating skills?
See, now the intent would be he had to have the intent to defraud up front. Maybe he's planning on paying for service rendered, but it's like not leaving a tip at the steakhouse because the steakhouse and the service was terrible.
Fraudulent innkeeper.
Yeah. But
it don't matter. Go to small claims court.
If that happened in gas only, that could probably very well easily have been hired with the intent to defraud, which is a felony.
Hey, well, and how many times, seriously, you guys, I'm sure it's happened to you too, that, somebody come by and want to file a report because they went to buy crack and they sold them counterfeit substance as opposed to crack.
Or they robbed them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that happened a lot too.
Yeah. Yep. But that's all I had. This the funny shit that I had today.
That's funny.
Well, this is the second best show we ever had.
Second best show.
The first one was when Rod was out as well.
The first one was Dobie's fishing. Now the Rod's out.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. You do.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's funny.
Yeah, the pre-podcast meeting, Dobie Dog was listening to that show. All right, guys.
Something's wrong if y'all didn't say something.
Oh, you should hear what we said in the pre-podcast meeting that the audience didn't go stuff.
Well, I can
YouTube,
imagine.
but the council just.
I can
Yeah.
imagine.
We've been canceled before.
Oh yeah, guys, we are 1 hour into the show. Any last thoughts, comments, or that boys you want to add?
Go ahead, Dubby. I know you got some.
I have a little quick shout out. I've kind of mentioned before, and I think Hound Dog mentioned before, but Travis Retman.
Yeah.
Mountain View Real Estate. He's a former
He was-
police officer. He handled the selling of my house. Travis is a great, honest guy, hardworking guy. And for me, I'm selling a house 6.5 hours away. I had to do virtually nothing, and Travis took care of me.
What's the name of his real estate company?
It is
Mountain View.
Mountain View Real Estate.
You said that. I'm
Caldwell
sorry.
Banker. Mountain View.
Caldwell Banker, Mountain View Real Estate. Hey, I had to do virtually nothing. He took care of me. He jam up job.
Yeah, he was our
Good
realtor
deal.
as well when we moved, sold our house in Gastonia, moved here.
Good deal, man. All right. Hell no, you got anything, brother?
Well, just want to say thank y'all for podcasting tonight. It was fun. I enjoyed it. And I
Yeah,
hope our
season 7, man,
listeners-
was a blur. This is our 38th episode for season 7, I think.
Wow, that's great.
38th, 39th.
I do want to give a shout out to my wife because she's sits in there patiently waiting for me to get off of this shit so she can, we can watch TV together. We have TV night. So
Well, what
this
do
is
y'all
TV
watch?
night.
You got to say it. What do you watch?
Well, we just got through watching a series called Sneaky Pete on
I watched a few episodes of that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I liked it. We both enjoyed it. So
There
just
you
shout out
go.
to Bobby for that, for putting up my podcasting while we on our TV.
Got to pay the bills, baby. Got to pay the bills. That's one thing this podcast don't do is pay the bills. All right, guys. The ads of the a few household things is, we're on YouTube, of course. We're on Buzzsprout on the audio side, every listening platform out there. If you don't find us on YouTube, be sure to look at Rumble. We're on Rumble as well. Rumble will not cancel us. Rumble will not censor us. If and sometimes we do exclusive releases on Rumble just because we know YouTube wouldn't agree with what we had to say or anything, but they try to censor us. But yeah, we're all those platforms out there. If you look and find us, please like, subscribe, and we deal with all we can get. And is that it?
Season 8.
Coming up in mid-November, man. And one last shout. Prior to the taping of this episode, within the next day or so, the hurricane's going to hit Jamaica to the point they say it's going to just totally re-landscape it. It's going to get hit so hard.
Category 5 this morning.
Oh yeah, and it's hitting dead center of them guys. So all our listeners down there, on shelter, man, find some place to be, and it'll probably be a couple months before you hear from us again because they're going to lose power and everything's going to go down there.
What I saw on the on TV before we started podcasting was they have a mandatory evacuation. If you live on an island, where the hell do you go?
Yeah, where are you going to go?
Well, it's told you if you go up high, the wind's going to be even stronger there. If you go to the valleys, the backside of that's where the flooding's going to be. If you don't stay on the side that's hitting, there's going to be all that coastal damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say a prayer for Jamaica, man. Our friends and families down there, and our listeners. We appreciate you being there, and hope you stay listening.
Yeah, we're thinking about you. Good luck with it.
Well, you would think me being a producer after seven seasons, I would get the right soundbite.
Well, if you did, we know something's wrong. Nah, ain't happening.
We don't
Anyway.
expect anything else, Lo.
As always, let's drink about it and drink responsibly.
Yes, sir.
Rod, we missed you
Where you
today.
Rod who?
We're still not going
Rod
to tell
who?
Rod. We're still not going
We
to tell
missed
Rod
your
about
forehead.
seasons 8.
We missed your forehead, Rod.
Yeah.
Call him. He's driving.
All right,
Text
Studio 77 production. Guys, I enjoyed it. Season 7, man. It was a blast.
Season 7. See you
Voice
later.
of the
Season
uncommon
8.
people.
Here we come. It's been a studio.